Hey folks, back with another little video. This time testing out the Hammock Gear. Trying out my down hood. I got my burrow top quilt and my incubator under quilt. And giving it a run for the money in the backyard here. Supposed to get down to -15 overnight. And with the wind chill, so not a real solid test, but I got a spot shoveled out for my hammock. I got everything set up with the tarp. I'll show you the setup now in a second, and we're going to do 2 nights in the backyard. I think really give it a good try, so stay with me. There's a lot of shoveling yesterday, but it had to be done. Even my steps were covered yesterday morning. I shoveled through here. And I have a spot for the sparrow. I was just about to set the tarp up, but I thought I'd show the pitch on it here before I buried it under a tarp. Yeah, just enough. Just enough. I didn't shovel any extra, I tell you that. I got my ridge line up for the tarp. You can't see it. Red ridge line running across there. Just about to get the tarp on now and use some snow stakes to anchor it down. We're going to be in a little cocoon tonight and tomorrow, so I think this is going to be okay. We're snow staked on 3 corners and just tied off right here, so I got a little bit of an entry point. The wind isn't crazy. When I get in the hammock, I'm going to be down in this little snow fort. So yeah. I got all the insulation in. All I'm running is my Hammock Gear incubator and the Hammock Gear burrow, underquilt and top quilt, and 2 quilt protectors. I got the 2QZQ and the Dream Hammock quilt protectors on there. But I want to test the Hammock Gear stuff out, so it's going down to -15, I think, overnight with the wind chill, so should be a fair test. That was a lot of work to shovel that out yesterday, so time to reap the benefits of my labor. And the doors. The doors of perception. Got an angle the wrong way, but that's okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I just hopped in. I was gonna set up my lights and my speakers and stuff. Stuck my feet into the top quilt here, and I'm lying with my back on the under quilt, and man, it's so warm. It's already flurrying. There's a little flurry happening when I got in here. I don't think you can see anything, but that mesh. Barely starting to snow, but this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna get my tarp straightened up a little bit. I just wanted to get the lights and stuff in here first. Oh yeah. I'm in the top quilt in the hammock. It's a pretty weird snow. It's like ice shower happening here. Oh, I don't want to get out of here, man. I gotta get out to set up the lights. I don't want to crawl around the hammock. I gotta stand up to set up stuff, but I'm staying here. This is too awesome. And just like that. Yeah, it's over. It's supposed to snow off and on though till like 11 o'clock tonight, so just gotta set up in time. Put you sleep there. -15. Oh yeah, looks cozy to me. Morning. So good morning. It's the morning after. Let me get out of this. So I'm gonna let the shock cord on the inside here go. Open up my neck. A little snap. Turn that back into a blanket. Just check this thing out. Sorry, I got you swinging around. Yeah, morning after. Just put in a good solid night's sleep. Get situated. So just put in a good night's sleep here. Turned in about 10:30 last night. And it took an hour or so to get to sleep, but 10 to 7 or something like that I woke up. So good night's sleep, 8 hours for sure. And super job on the Hammock Gear Insulation. The down hood is fantastic. The top quilt, perfect, and the under quilt has already proven itself, but perfect. Temperatures got down to minus 15 with the wind chill, minus 16 maybe. Had this one inside with me. It's 4 degrees right now. I think it got down to minus 7 last night on the thermometer. But I don't think there's a minimum maximum. Yeah. It doesn't show. I think it got down to about minus 8 last night. And then the wind chill bringing it down to minus 15. A pretty good test. The zipper pocket here next to me, I had my power bank in it. My shoulder started to get cold even through the top quilt. So lesson learned there. After I moved that, I never found a cold spot in my feet, my butt, nothing. Head, nose was pretty cold and wet. But other than that, did get some condensation on the top quilt. It's dry now, so there's no point to even show you, but it wasn't heavy or anything, but I did get some condensation just on the top quilt. I'm gonna run the fan tonight. I got a little tiny USB fan. I'm gonna try and see can I mitigate any of that condensation. But otherwise, stop swinging. But otherwise, fantastic night's sleep out there. Great fresh air and quiet. And a little flurry overnight. It was cool. So, I'm gonna get the day on the go, and I'll touch base with you tonight when we're getting ready to settle in. Well, here we are. So, here we are. It's 9:30. I'm making an early evening out of it. It's minus 12 with the wind chill, going down to 15 again. I didn't bother setting up my fan. I'll deal with the condensation. But anyway, another night in the backyard. My hand is freezing holding this camera, so see you guys in the morning. Well, well, good morning, everybody. It's 7 o'clock. I slept great. I slept fantastic. 9:30. I was out about 10 o'clock. Yeah, it was cold. I didn't wake up till very recently. Still got a bit of a wet spot on the front here. A little bit damp on the top quilt, but not too bad. Might try and rig up a frost bib or something eventually. Anyway, the Hammock Gear Insulation is fantastic. The everything works great. I gotta say, the hood is very, very comfortable. This top quilt is amazing. My gear is rated for 0 degrees Fahrenheit, so down about -18 or 20 Celsius, especially with a little bit of overstuffing I've added to them. The under quilt is fantastic for almost all year round. The top quilt, however, this is the first time I've ever been able to use it, and so I really enjoy it without sweating. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back to Hammock Gear and order a 40-degree top quilt, like a +5 degree Celsius top quilt. Something I can get a bit more use out of around the year, maybe even use in the house. But winter's almost over. We're in the middle of April now. I got a trip planned for the end of May. Back in Cappahayden. Parks open up, so there's that. Other than that, I don't have much on the horizon. Maybe a new purchase later this summer, so. Anyway, from a very sleepy backyard here in my dream hammock sparrow. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye.